This creature is not just an animal. It is a being that pushes the limits of evolution, one that science still cannot fully explain. It has 8 arms, but it resembles no creature we know. The octopus is one of the most alien minds on Earth. At first glance, it is silent, soft. It appears vulnerable, but this is only an illusion, because the octopus draws its power not from its muscles, but from its intelligence. Inside the octopus's body are 3 hearts. 2 hearts pump blood to the gills. The third heart distributes oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. But here lies a very strange truth. When an octopus begins to swim, its main heart temporarily stops. That is why octopuses do not like swimming. Moving fast is not an advantage for them. They crawl, they hide, they wait. Because in nature, survival is not always the work of the fastest, but of the smartest. The octopus's blood is not red, it is blue. Human blood contains iron, that is why it is red. Octopus blood, however, contains copper. This substance is called hemocyanin. This structure is far more effective in cold, low-oxygen deep-sea environments. Thanks to this, octopuses can remain conscious and active even at depths of thousands of meters. In other words, the octopus can live comfortably even in conditions that are lethal to humans. But what is truly astonishing has to do with its brain. Approximately 60% of an octopus's nerve cells are located in its arms. What does this mean? It means this: an octopus's arms do not merely move, they think. Each arm touches, tastes, detects danger, and makes instant decisions. The central brain only sets a general goal, but the arms decide for themselves how they will move. In some experiments, the arms have even been observed reacting in ways that contradict the brain. That is why scientists say this: the octopus does not consist of a single consciousness. It is a distributed intelligence. When an octopus loses an arm, it does not die. It does not panic. It does not even bleed. Over time, it grows a new arm, but the story does not end there. Some studies suggest that this new arm may carry the behavioral habits of the previous one. This leads to a striking thought. Memory may exist not only in the brain, but in the body itself. Octopuses are the undisputed masters of camouflage. They do not simply change color. They instantly alter the texture of their skin, its roughness, and even the way it reflects light. 1 second a rock, the next coral, then seaweed. This ability is not only for hiding. Octopuses use colors and patterns as a language of communication. Fear, anger, warning, all appear on their skin. And yes, octopuses are intelligent. They can open jars. They can solve mazes. They can remember what they learn. But even more fascinating is this: they recognize humans. They can distinguish those who treat them well from those who treat them badly. In some experiments, they have been proven to deliberately react differently to specific people. This is an extremely rare trait in the animal kingdom. However, these extraordinary creatures have one flaw. Their lives are very short. Most octopuses live only 1 or 2 years. Their reproductive process is intensely dramatic. The male octopus dies within a few months after mating. The female octopus, on the other hand, guards her eggs. During this time, she stops eating, and after the young hatch, she dies of starvation. She devotes her life to a single purpose. The octopus reminds us of this. Intelligence does not have to exist in a single form. Consciousness does not always work the way we understand it, and perhaps the most alien mind on Earth was never meant to belong to us.